Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick, and this is Gluttony Earth. A number 5 with no tomato, it's Kyle.
Fuck tomatoes.
Hiding one of each type of mouse, it's Adam.
What? Okay.
Catches clouds solely for the joy of pinning them down, it's BakaZombie.
Tomatoes.
Can chug 3 cups of water at the same time, it's Kane.
Fuck water.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been drinking a shit ton of water today, actually. Yeah, so what I was gonna say is today I went with some coworkers to this like cider seltzer event. So like you pay like a certain amount of money, you get in, and then they have like samples from like 20 different places, and it's really it's really funny because like it's like cider versus seltzer, and they had like you could use your phone to vote on things or whatever. So like this battle of the cider seltzer. Did not care. I just cared because I was just getting a tiny little mason jar of alcohol constantly as I was going there for a few hours. So I was doing a lot of day drinking. But what's really funny to me about it is like there's like 20 like state cideries or breweries and stuff like that. So like places from within like a 3-hour drive of where we were at that you could like, so they're all like kind of like a local type scene. And then there was White Claw. White Claw had there and Vizzy. I was like they really like just kind of stuck out compared to everything else because they're very much not a local or state brewery or cidery or whatnot. So that was my interesting take from it. I mean, it was not a great event. Literally, the best thing about it was just that you're going there to drink for a little bit. But they had like $15 charcuterie boards, and it was not a lot. It was not good. And then the concessions was, I would never, from that particular venue, I would never get concessions ever. And I've gone to a lot of venues for like conventions and conferences. They're not like some of them like, okay, you just got to understand what it's like to get food there. But like here it was just shit. It was like $6 for like 3 like limp pretzels with like 3 things of sauces to dip it in, but it was real. I didn't have it. Someone else got it.
Was it from a bag?
I made probably. I didn't go and it's an event venues concessions probably. Yeah. But I didn't really go to investigate more because it was just like absolute scam. that concession area. Yeah, but that was a good time. I took the day off for that for a few hours of, and most of them were bad, by the way. It was not good at all. Especially the seltzers. The seltzers were all pretty bad. Except for White Claw. White Claw
White Claw and Busy were there because everything else was trash.
Yeah. Speaking about being there because everything is trash, let's hit up the recap.
Quite the banter today. We'll listen to a story for a little bit. Let's go.
Yeah. So last time, things escalated as the king demanded that Thellum show him where this lake entrance is. Every time Thellum tries to say Pazuzu out loud, it comes out as the genie. They didn't understand what he was talking about. He pulls off his ring. The king goes, "Oh, that's our sacred jewelry. What the hell are you doing with that?" And then the guard sees all of his jewelry from Nimrod. And then as Thellum is about to go show him where the thing is, he kind of makes a show out of it loud, like, "I'm about to go do this." And then Darius goes to a side of the door, and Endien and Temenos were still kind of just there. So as soon as they open the door and they see that there's like more people, they're like armed in here, Thellum goes, "Okay, I punch now." And so things immediately go into conflict. So they had a priest, the one who let the king speak with tongues, cast a sleet storm, making Endien and Temenos less effective from inside the hall because of this freezing water, as they try to like shoot through it and cast through it. The king goes into basically a brawl with Darius, Spider-Manning him towards him with his gooky water for a straight-up fist fight. And then the sea serpent loses control and gnashes down onto Thellum. And Thellum's bobble popped as he went unconscious. So things are kind of in a heated situation, some might say. We ended the last episode with it hitting up to Thellum's turn, who, of course, would then send me a little secret death save. And from there, it is the priest's turn. Starting off with some aggression here. Okay, seeing Endien pop up, like, with this thing,
Aren't I still in the storm, so I'm obscured?
Yeah, you're on, like, the edge. But, like, you're popped up right there. Fluttering, whatever. So, like, the priest then goes and then looks over to Darius. And I need Darius to make a wisdom save.
I'm not great at those. Wait. There's a fucking mechanic. I don't know what it is. I can spend honor to succeed on a roll?
You can spend honor to reroll, I believe. Regular attacks, right? Because it was the investigation parts that you can spend to succeed a roll. I believe it's you get to reroll with using honor.
Yeah, to honor for a reroll.
Yes.
So since I have, is that a full reroll? So I would also have advantage again on that check.
Yeah, it would be the reroll.
Cool, great. I'm gonna spend 2 of my honor to do a reroll on that.
Okay.
Because I originally rolled a 4 and a 3, so I at least wanted to see if I can do a little better than that. I'm still gonna fail with an 8.
An 8, you fail. The ice storm stops. The water melts and heats up, but Darius is now under a hold person. So you are paralyzed.
Okay. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
And he is going to move out of the way. From there, it is the Marrow's turn. So, Blue, poof, you're right there. You see this this dude, and he is going to wail down on you because he no longer has a Thellum to attack, which you do see is in the mouth of this serpent for sure. That's a 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is a six piercing damage as he bites into you.
Don't do that.
And then he's going to try and harpoon you. That is going to miss because that is a 20. That is a 14.
That'll miss.
So that's him. So he goes for that. Orange is going to swim cross around, kind of flanking Darius, and is going to bite down on Darius. That is a nat 1.
He does have advantage because I am paralyzed.
That is not a nat 1. That is a 16.
Still misses. Armor class 21.
Does a 21 hit. Sorry, I missed what you said. I immediately did not listen to your AC.
That's fine. That's my armor class.
21? Okay.
Yes.
So that's his harpoon is straight in on there. So he is going to...
That also counts as a critical hit because I am paralyzed.
Oh. So that's a 40. GM criticals, that the ones that we use, thankfully, are not nearly as vicious as the player criticals. But the thighs have it. Your speed is reduced by 5 feet until you finish a short rest. Okay.
Darn!
Not the worst thing ever. You take 8 piercing damage from that.
Okay.
As he rates into you.
Also, purple takes another 5 acid damage from
yes
my spell still. And I maintained it after that attack as well.
Okay. Purple is going to move closer to Endien. Does notice now that Temenos is there, but next to Endien. That one misses, and the harpoon also misses. I rolled sub 10 on the dice for both of those. Red is going to go and try and pummel Darius, which is advantage. That's a 22, so that's a crit.
Yes.
Is purple swimming above Thellum, you said?
Purple is like, so the sea serpent is like 10 feet above and has bit down into it and is dangling Thellum from there. So Thellum is technically above, right at this point. Hanging above with the serpent. So purple is like right underneath it.
Okay, so how far is Thellum from me then? If the
Like 10
serpent was
feet.
only 10.
Like 10 feet, basically. 'cause
Okay.
So it's a 2, which is not that brutal. All fun and games. Roll a D100. Roll a D100 for me. You were looking to get above a 2.
I got a 23.
Oh, okay. If you would have failed, you would have been blinded in one eye. Instead, you take 10 piercing damage.
Okay, I got a natural 20 on my concentration check.
Nice. Okay. So all these guys are going into it. The sea serpent, I think the sea serpent would probably try to swallow Thellum.
Sounds about right.
Because it's in its mouth, he's already trying to swallow things, and it's being hostile. I will say it's going to use its action to swallow Thellum. Temenos.
Temenos is going to use his movement speed to get into the main area.
What's your movement speed?
20 feet.
So you would be able to get like 3 squares up, basically.
And I use
Then
my
you'd be out of the water, and you'd be. Yeah, you could get another. Let's see, 1, 2,
Another 2 squares.
another 2 squares. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 5, 10, 20. You could get a little bit outside of the room.
Yeah, that's what Temenos is going to do. He's going to use this turn just to try and get as close to the room as he can.
Try and get up there. Cool. The king in a unfair brawl against Darius. You think you can challenge me to fight hand to hand? I am a warrior king.
Blah, blah, blah.
So 17's not going to hit.
Yeah. Paralyzed. Can't do a thing, and he can't even hit me.
24 will hit.
Well, yeah.
So that's a crit.
I mean, we're just screwed. That's what this combat is. I'm going to try and make a big play on my turn depending on what happens, but we'll see.
I think you guys just skedaddle, honestly.
That's not happening.
Real hard when I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, he's paralyzed. I'm not leaving you behind.
Temenos has 20 feet of
I
movement.
could care less what Temenos said.
His crit is follow up. He can make 1 additional attack against you.
Cool. Very cool.
Cool.
Very good. Very cool.
Let me see what the damage is though.
Yeah, it's just normal damage at least.
Yeah.
But if he
But
crits
he hits
again and then
he hits
gets a good roll on that.
That is going to be 18 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, that one also hits as he goes in for his attack. An 18, so it's probably going to be a little goofy one again.
Goof troop.
Enraging attack, double damage, and you may make an attack of opportunity against your attacker.
I think that means they can use their reaction to attack again.
He's just chaining you, dude.
No.
Just
Sorry,
lay
I'm
down-
just-
just lay down
and you
die.
may make an attack of opportunity against your attacker.
Yeah, you're
But
using
he's
your
not. He doesn't
reaction.
have an attacker on him. That's why I was like, that's what makes it a weird critical.
I think they just mean. Yeah, I think it's supposed to mean you use your reaction now to attack the target again. So your reaction gets eaten up, but you get to use it whether they are leaving your space or not. So, goodbye, Darius. I'm glad we saved you from Dark World. He died to a fish.
So that's 9 doubled to 18.
If it
He
wouldn't have been
slashes
doubled, I would have still been up, but I am also unconscious now.
And he needs to attack you again.
You're down. He's not. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't think you're gonna be good. So that's him. Darius, if you want to send me something.
Send him a gif of somebody flipping him off.
Do I also have advantage on this roll? 'Cause
Yes.
It is a saving throw. Okay. rolled.
Okay.
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 Endien. Sea Serpent just swallowed Thellum.
Yep.
Darius just got knocked out.
Yep. This is a big plays moment, baby. Serpent's 10 feet from me. Isn't Thellum before me on the turn order? Didn't you roll a 17?
You both have a 17.
Well, I got a 16.
Oh, you said 17, so I wrote you down for 17.
Oh, no.
So you've been going about before everything.
Because Thellum went first on the first round. Because that's how I knew to attack. But
No.
I mean, it's fine.
No,
Whatever.
you've been going first the whole time. That's why.
We just went into normal initiative.
It went, King, Darius, initiative 20, Endien, Thellum. Because
I know for the first turn specifically, Thellum went first because he had a 17, and that's how I knew to attack. I wouldn't have attacked on the first turn if Thellum didn't punch first.
He said he was going to punch them. He was like in that moment. He didn't go on any initiative with that. That was just
I thought that was part of the
pre-combat.
initiative.
No.
Anyway, that's why I typed 7. It doesn't matter. I typed 16 in the chat for that reason. But whatever. Because I'm still doing this anyway. It'd just be if Thellum is deader than he is now. I'm going to phase step on top of the serpent.
Okay.
I need the serpent, and
Make another.
if one of the Merlins
Yeah.
are within 10 feet, whichever one's the closest.
They're both large, so they do take up an extra space anyway.
Okay.
So
I think blue again, whatever, for charisma save,
okay,
right?
blue guy. Is that what it is?
Wisdom save. Wisdom.
Blue guy, wisdom save. He's got nothing to it. Got a 16.
He passes. I really only need the serpent to fail. If it fails, this whole thing's
Sea
out the
serpent
window.
has a +1 to his thing, so I need to roll. What's
You need
the
to
DC?
roll a 12.
I need to
Because
roll.
I have a
12.
DC 14, so you'd get a 13 if you roll a 12.
He rolled a 2. On die.
Charmed!
3. That's 3. The serpent is charmed.
Now, this is the important part that ties this whole thing together. I don't think he will be, but I hope against hope that he is. I'm casting Speak with Animals. I hope he's a beast. If not, this is all out for nothing.
So I've been specifically trying to relate to you that it's not like an eel specifically. It is a sea serpent.
Yeah.
Before you spend your turn casting that, I want to say I don't think you think this would be a beast.
Okay, well then.
I want to like. I don't want to make you spend like a spell or an action doing that. With it, you think it's more like a. You think it'd be like more like either monstrosity or draconic or something like that.
Well, then a lot of this is for naught, and I just have to attack it anyway. But I am at least up, and hopefully
it thinks of you as a friend.
That's true, but it won't know what I'm saying because it's a monster. Nope. Hell in a handbasket. I guess I gotta use my womanly intuition then at this point. I'm essentially going to attempt to direct it like a horse, and I'm going to while pushing my heels into it lightly, not to hurt it, but just to urge it forward. Also put my hand under its jaw to push up to make it go up and away from everything. This isn't helping getting Thellum out, but it's helping me get away from danger.
Yes.
If it work.
Right. Okay. So that's you're attempting to give me an animal handling check.
Okay. I don't get to add my proficiency because of the fail last round.
That was only attack rolls.
It's only attack rolls? Cool. Then even better. Hey, that's a 25.
25. Okay. Thellum, if you'd like to give me a roll.
Now, it's gotta rub its belly to urge it to push Thellum out up its mouth. That's all.
Simple things.
Simple things. The simple things in life, really. Unless Thellum's rolled a 1 and a 1 or something.
Assuming he doesn't take damage at the start of his turn.
That's true. That's damage as well. Yep.
Could already be dead.
The priest sees Endien hop up onto this beast. Doesn't need to hold creature anymore.
Oh, I dropped favorite foe, by the way. I failed at concentration. Which didn't really matter at this point, because it's all out the window now.
The priest takes a moment. He's just going to take a deep inhale of this corrupted water. as he's eyeing what's going to happen, the Marrow, they start coming for Temenos.
Oh, I did enter the corrupted water, if that means anything.
Yes, it's right. You entered the corrupted water.
Do you have a bubble? So I don't know if that changes anything. I have an air bubble.
No, it's because it says either if you breathe it or move through it.
Okay, so it is moving through it. Okay.
I had to make sure what that was before I did all that.
I didn't move through it. So
right, but yeah. Let's see what. Let me see what this looks like.
I mean, I'll move through it if the eel moves. So.
Yeah, I'll wait until you move with the eel before I do anything with that. Then, so purple is going to start swimming up to Temenos. And it will try and stab you with a harpoon. Does a 21 hit?
21 does hit.
All right.
Temenos is dead. Temenos is dead.
You take 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it bites down on you for 8 piercing damage.
All right.
Orange and red are going to start to secure Darius to try and cuff him together somewhat, even though he's unconscious, just start doing that. Blue is going to try and swim up to Endien to attack. Does a 17 hit?
No.
And the second one didn't hit either. Okay. So he swims up there. Temenos, it's up to you now.
Temenos is going to cast Spiritual Weapon at 3rd level and attack purple.
Okay.
22 to hit.
What is your 22 to hit? That'll hit. What's your weapon like again? What kind of weapon was it?
The spiritual weapon is like a silver spear.
Right. Yes. So silver spear emanates into life and starts stabbing back.
Okay.
You hit. So give me the damage.
6. Good channel divinity, preserve life. How far am I from Darius?
40.
I'm not close enough.
40 feet away. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of range.
Do you have
You can always move. You can move 2 squares up, and that would probably put you within 30. I don't know if that's within range or not either, but
yeah, as long as I can get. So I'll move to get within 30, and then again I will channel divinity, preserve life on Darius.
Yeah. So I just moved you up the 2 that you can through this water. If you going up to the doorway, that puts you within 30 from Darius.
Perfect. Yep.
Can you hit other people? What's the do you have to be able to see them to do that?
Choose any creatures within 30 feet of you.
Just to choose, it says choose any creatures within 30. So that would, most spell type effects need a line of sight, line of effect. So line of sight for effect. So so if he's targeting it, it would be people he can see.
You should be able to see them, right?
I was thinking if you could get anything on Thellum.
Oh yeah, no. You could get Endien probably.
So I could split.
Yeah,
I could divide the points up between the 2.
Yeah, I mean you can also heal yourself up. I don't know how you're looking.
Not great.
I mean we all need to live, so don't.
That is true.
Yes, it's nice to pump it into one person, but if we're...
How is Endien looking?
I'm not half yet.
Not half yet? Okay.
Above half. Above half is what I should have said.
Oh, shit.
I mean, if you put some into you and Darius, that probably helps you guys out a lot.
Be better. I could live 2 more rounds of hits as long as
that's
they
what I was thinking
hard.
too. So I'm going to give 15 points to Darius and then 10 to myself.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the silver essence of life pulses from Temenos through the water and almost counteracting the corruption of this water. Just shine down on you guys and heal you up some. So from there is the king.
Uh-oh.
I'm not paralyzed anymore, though.
No, you're not. That's
Just
fair.
Prone.
Just prone.
Prone is only advantage, not auto crits, so...
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even know you're back to life. It's fine.
He saw the pulse from Temenos.
No.
So he is going to shoot his viscous rope of water at you.
Yuck. Why is this guy shooting ropes all the time.
What, at Temenos or Darius?
Temenos.
Okay, I was gonna
Temenos.
say,
'Cause Darius is already there.
Yeah.
Let's see, Temenos.
just shooting ropes.
Oh, you got to make a strength save.
Of course.
Ooh,
Temenos?
That's not his
Of course I
strong
can do
suit.
Yeah, that's a understatement. Saying it's not a strong suit.
You just got to beat a 17 or make a
I don't think you
17.
can
Beat a 17.
roll a 17.
What's a 9 do?
Oh, what that 9
Yeah.
do? Oh, that's the wrong dice.
What do you have? Like a
Negative 2 to
3
save.
modifier? Negative. Okay, so technically you could hit it. You have to roll a
Good.
19 or a 20.
All right, this is gonna be 12 acid damage, and you are pulled towards
Okay.
him.
Probably down too. No, you healed
So
yourself.
I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
12?
okay.
on the edge of death now instead of just dead.
I'm on the edge
So now you're
of death.
as he whip shots you like Spider-Man.
And the sky is shooting ropes at me.
Darius. Darius.
Darius coming to consciousness again. Seeing Endien riding the sea serpent, which anytime Endien's in melee with anything, things are bad. Temenos is now up here looking very rough. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, and I'm assuming
Temenos. I did move you through the water.
Oh,
I need a con save.
so you go down.
Okay. Unsave. Well,
It probably just like poisons you, right? Who's gone through the mark
19.
so far?
Both 19. You passed. You're good.
Ooh.
They both you and Darius have passed through this. Yeah. Okay. Continue.
I am assuming this is not an action. Darius is fully embracing everything. He's not holding back. This is a very bad situation. I'm going to take all the help I can get from this place and these memories and the other versions of me.
Okay. So you're trying to embrace it to its fullest, or just some steps up?
I was at I went a
You're-
third of the way up, and then I
you're,
went.
you're like a 3 right now.
Oh, I'm still only at a 3, even after
Yeah.
because in the jail cell I embraced
you
again.
did right. You did 2 at the podium, and then you did 1 more at the jail cell because you didn't want to go too much because you didn't know what was going on, but you wanted a little more taste.
Oh, okay.
So you're at a 3 right now.
Oh shit! This is me at a 3. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to a 7.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't like that long pause.
So Darius was unsure about what this was going to bring, right? You didn't know what was at the end of embracing this. The question is, how much of himself is he willing to lose to embrace this, right? Does Darius feel like he would give his own life for this, or what does he think?
No, because if Darius dies,
Right. That's why I want to know, what before I.
yeah, if Darius is dead, it doesn't have any impact because he not knowing when he would die in the process.
Mhm.
We still need to get out of here. So
Yes.
he wouldn't go to death on this.
Okay. I'm gonna bump you up to a 5
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
if you want to go real into this.
yeah, Darius, I'm diving in because this is getting very dire and I need more.
Yes. So double your maximum hit points
Oh,
for right now. With that, I would say double hit points you have,
okay. So I'm at 30 HP now.
and then it's not the spell, but it's like you're under haste.
Okay, so I have one extra attack or one extra action essentially.
So you get a +2 bonus to AC. You already have advantage on dexterity saving throws, whatever. You gain an additional attack each turn, or additional action each turn that can be used on to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or object, or whatever.
I only get one attack with that extra attack, though, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, you can use one additional action. So, like, if you have... one weapon attack only. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's kind of like where you are right now with this. As you feel this, like, surging, like... It's almost like to you, things don't quite feel real.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is kind of fake. Like, this is all not a... It's like when you would see the eyes in your dreams and they felt like the realest thing you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're realizing, like, everything around you isn't real. Like, maybe something with the world is not real, but you feel real. You don't feel like people aren't real, but things aren't real. This seems like you feel more capable, like as if you're just in a area, like you're playing pretend or playing a role in something. Like you're not.
Yeah. Darius doesn't have the knowledge of it, but it's like
Right.
it feels like I'm in a simulation, like in VR. It's like, great, I'm going to do all these things. I'm not actually in danger. Like I'm just trying this stuff out, see if it works out this time.
Yes.
Great. I'm going to.
You are. Oh, I was gonna say. I didn't really have them do anything to like Maniacal Ice. They were getting ready to do it because I didn't think you were going to be a threat. So I'm not going to say I won't say you're manacled right now because I don't think they would have just done that. I think they would have tried to just like pick you up and like escort
Great.
you.
Excuse me. I'm going to, because Red is still the most injured, correct?
No.
Has
In fact,
acid damage?
When I died, that would have went away.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't know.
I mean, that's a concentration spell, so I went unconscious.
Right. It seems as though every time they've been inhaling, taking a moment to inhale this corrupted water, it seems like it's helping them rejuvenate.
Yeah, but
So at the moment right now, I mean, Blue is the only one who's untouched, and he's up in the air trying to fuck around with Endien right now.
Okay,
they all are damaged, like, but to say who's like the most damaged right now is kind of a.
I'm going to start with Red.
Okay.
One attack on Red. That is a 26 to hit
That hits.
for 8 force damage. Second attack is a natural 20.
Nice, give me that percentile. First player crit.
Great 28.
Matt. So I've been doing magical for that because it's force damage. So magical eruption, double damage.
Ooh. Great. 3 doubled to 6, so 11 force damage.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm assuming he's still up.
he is still up.
I'm just trying to take this guy out so we have one fewer combatants. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll do it.
For another 8 force damage.
He's on death's door.
I don't have anything left to do.
That's fair, but you feel like, I mean, almost like you feel like earlier you were having trouble with the claws, even though you're like, why am I not getting this? But now it's like, this feels like I'm a master of this thing. Like, I've had this before so many times.
Yeah.
Then it is the sea. Oh, sorry, not the sea. It is initiative 20. So the sea serpent is going to lose control. So it roars loudly.
Did the serpent have its turn?
This is a lair action, basically.
Okay, because
this is a thing outside. This is
thing happened.
right. No. Yes. So things happened already. Like you've done your thing. It's not.
Because it hasn't gone. Because it hasn't moved. If it was
didn't
going to.
Correct. It's supposed to be going before Temenos. I forgot about that. So
I'm trying to get it to go straight up and down if I can. So it's looking up at the ceiling.
So you like start wiggling. I'll say it starts going up, but on initiative 20, it's going to lose control, and it's going to attack the nearest creature it can. You're on its back; it can't do that, so it does leap down towards Blue to attack.
Damn it!
So it just
it moved me
back
through
down.
the poison thing too, so I have to do my
Yes,
con save.
do con save. That might not be great for you, but
No, I failed it.
so that is going to be 4 poison damage, and you are poisoned for 1 minute.
Cool, very cool. Just what I needed to have happen when everything else is going wrong already.
So
Poison damage, you said? And I'm
Yes.
poisoned? Cool.
Yes.
Very cool.
So then it goes down and it bites into the one fisherman. It does hit, so it's 20 piercing damage and 7 cold damage. So that's 27 on him. Yeah. So it just immediately launches down and bites on him. So it'd be your turn now.
Well, I just have to hope that my already wild play can get even wilder because it's not facing the way I need it to. As it's like flailing around, has its mouth gnashing open, it had to have a wide enough mouth to pull Thellum in one piece. Guess who's going in next?
Oh!
Endien gets up in there. She's like propels herself off its back into its mouth.
All right.
Do I get close enough to touch Thellum?
It's only so big.
I know. It is, but it's a huge. It's very long. That's what I'm trying to think. It's probably not.
What? 5? How tall are you, Thellum? 5'7"?
5'9".
5'9". I think Endien's taller than Thellum by 1 inch.
Yeah,
one of those
you're
two.
taller than me.
So Endien is. God, how do I see this description? Endien's 5'9". So Thellum was 5'8", and Darius was 5'7". Is that how that worked? Anyway.
There's just like 5'4".
2 almost 6 foot tall people inside this thing. I have to be able to touch his boot, right?
Yeah. I mean, give me a. It's gonna be a low bar. Give me an athletics as you try to wrangle your. Give me an animal handling as you try to wriggle your way into its throat.
Only disadvantage on attacks, or is it also skill checks?
Man, I don't know. Let me look. I had the conditions up like a moment ago, but I had to like get rid of it for something.
It is unfortunately attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to hope. I do have a good modifier.
You got this. Good vibes. Remember, if you got 2 honor, you can re-roll.
I got a 15.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You're able to get in there.
So I touch Thellum boot. This is where we get even wilder. I'm going to touch the rope on my side and cast rope trick, which should extend the rope to make it so it is able to go. So this is where it's getting wild because I wanted the serpent up and down so it just goes straight up because the rope goes 60 feet up. So would it like worm its way out of the mouth and then go up?
This is a wild plan, and I love it. I love every bit of it.
Thellum's probably dead, but I can at least get him out if this works right. And in a safe space, because it's an extra dimensional space, so hopefully that means there's air and not water in there.
Presumably. Wild. I love this plan.
I'm going crazy.
Amazing. Because also for everyone else, we just see Endien voluntarily climb in this thing's mouth, and then whatever's going to happen now.
Hopefully a rope comes out of it, and then she can drag Thellum up the rope.
Oh my god.
So what happens is it says that it rises up and it goes into an extra dimensional space, right?
Yes.
So it sounds like, for instance, if you were in a 5-foot box, it would go up and it would go past because it's going into an extra dimensional space, right? So like they go 60 feet up. So it always will still go up. So if you're in this little space and you're like tightly hugging the insides of this beast, this monstrosity or dragon, then I think it would still go up in that because it would go into a space, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like saying a bag of holding could be swallowed by a sea serpent, right? Except for it's pinned to this area, right? So like, I'm trying to think of what the logistics are as if this is pinned to this space and the rope is hanging in its body and it moves. Like, does it?
Is it
not?
stay?
Does like the rope? Because does it hit like his butthole and he can't move any further, or what does happens to that rope?
You could treat it like for the space itself, like if you're worried, like for that type of thing, like it's a the rod, the immovable rod, like not to that degree, but
right.
Like,
that's what I'm trying to wonder. Is that what that ends up being because of the physically?
The rope is essentially what the
because the rope can be. Because I was gonna say the rope could be moved up into the space, so like he could still go past, and then it'd still be anchored in that position of space. right?
Yeah,
So
I
like you
almost
put it on.
wonder if the space would move as long as the rope is outside the space, and then once the rope is in, it would stop moving. Because like it would essentially be like if it swallowed a bag of holding, that the space that the bag has inside of it is going to be moving with the bag, which is
Right,
inside
except
the
for
thing.
the rope trick space wouldn't move.
It is different, yeah.
Because it is, tied to a space, not like a portal.
You have to decide if
Yeah.
the inside of the serpent counts as a different space, and if it doesn't, then you have to decide how it's going to move around with an immovable thing, if that does impede its movement at all. Because technically, like, it doesn't have mass. Like, it's just a little magical portal, so you could say it just moves and it doesn't have any
Yeah,
impact.
the portal doesn't bother. It's the when the rope sticks out that I'm like, what goes on with that thing?
It's like when a cat swallows some string. It'll just like deal with it, or it'll poop it out later. Like that's just. I think the rope is the least of the worries.
I'm gonna, for now, we're gonna go with it. You have it opens up in this space. You can like the entrance is right there. You can scurry into it if you like. That's what.
With me.
Wild. I love it. Absolutely wild.
I can use one arm and my legs to climb and hold Thellum by the foot with the other.
I mean, you should be like right there, so it's just like rolling.
Yeah, because it's right there. You should be able to get. I'll allow you to biopsy.
The problem is
Thellum from this beast.
If Thellum's doing really bad on death saves, this won't matter.
Yeah,
no, absolutely not.
Because I need to wait till my next turn to heal him anyway.
But that just means you have a place to hide now.
Yeah.
And no one will know. Yeah. Because you went inside the beast.
So
fucking wild.
I pull Thellum into an extra dimensional space, and I do I'm like generally shaking him, but that's the most I can do, and calling out to him. That's the most I can do on this turn. Tell him, I'll end my turn, Yugi.
All right, Thellum, give me your save. This is dumb.
I got more and more wild as I went. As things stopped working, I'm like, oh, it's getting worse.
Cool. I mean, Thellum's already dead, so this is all.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Oh! He's in a space with air now, right?
Yep.
Does the parapet kick in?
He doesn't have one. It got ripped off of him.
Oh, I was wondering if the necklace was a parapet or not. I didn't know. Because, I thought he had like a different necklace from here. Okay. Never mind then, you're dead.
That means it is the priest's turn.
Let's see. How more wild can I get?
He is going to... It's not... They have really good spells, but like he's mostly only been in a spot to use like control spells.
Yeah, and now we're all up in the mix with his buddies, so he's...
Yeah.
Why do I have 3 bottles of antitoxin, and why are they in 2 different spots? I have 1 bottle in my backpack and 2 on my person.
Okay, so the priest, the priest casts mirror image on itself.
Oh, I don't fucking care about that. I'll deal with that later.
Fine. Okay.
I just needed to see what I was doing with this. So then it is the dudes. With Darius getting back up, Orange is gonna swing. Does a 16 hit? No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. All right. Well,
get the fuck out of here with that.
Does a 22 hit?
With my new haste, it does not. Get wrecked.
Nice. There you go.
Like 23 armor class now.
Red is going to take a deep inhale of the water. Blue just watched Endien jump in the serpent. Not worried about that. Goes to attack Darius as well.
Bring it the fuck on.
Misses. Purple, I guess, is going to swing over to Temenos. He doesn't have much of an option otherwise.
Come on, buddy. You gotta live through this round.
25.
Ooh, it hits.
rolling like shit against Darius, who I every time, right?
You can live. I don't know how many hit points you have, but you can live.
So he goes in and he bites you for 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. We're still alive, folks. I mean, those of us that are visible are still alive.
And then I believe I'm going. He is going to then do a claw attack.
Come on.
That's a 9, so that misses.
Oh. Okay, folks.
The sea serpent.
What are you gonna do with the sea serpent?
Well, the thing is,
It has an anchor in its stomach. In the form of a piece of rope.
It also just ate its friend, which I guess, I mean, it isn't too concerned about, but...
Yeah, it just, like, doesn't want to attack me.
yeah. Here's the thing. Darius is right next to the reef, so that's a pocket of air the sea serpent can't swim through.
True.
Temenos.
But Temenos,
You're gonna be joining us.
Why?
It does love eating fish people, though.
it loves eating a lot. It also
Someone is a fish person.
Closer.
yeah. That's what Initiative 20's for. Yeah,
But
so I
also-
think I'm gonna roll. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I cannot possibly think of the magic physics of this. I'm gonna roll a percentile. No. Kane is gonna roll a percentile.
Oh, no.
You want you're looking for above a 50.
50, so just a flat D100.
Okay.
D100,
Kane.
above a
Come on.
50.
Come on.
More than 50.
More than 50.
54.
What did you get?
Holy shit!
You want more than 50 to be attacked.
It goes to lunge at you. This sea serpent eyes you up, sees your blood, just narrows in, you see it coming straight at you, high speed, and then it stops in its tracks.
At that moment, Temenos just, like, to himself, he prays, "Oh, thank you, son of Vita."
Agata
And
defeated.
Agata Devita.
It is your turn, Temenos.
Alright, Temenos,
It
what
is
do you
your
mine
do?
turn.
now? Okay.
It is your turn.
Temenos is going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
That's
As he pees himself a little bit.
Literally just saw his life flash before his eyes.
the pool starts turning colors.
Yeah.
It was already murky, and now
Yeah, it was
it's
already
worse.
murky, but now you can tell.
You can tell Temenos doesn't drink enough water.
Yeah.
It's murky and warm.
So he only gives himself 12 hit points.
Okay.
It's more.
Don't say only to 12.
That'll be it for Temenos.
You can...
You have a bonus action, don't you? Or is it
Where's your
spiritual weapons?
weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can
You could be
move and
moving-
attack with your
That
spiritual
is
weapon.
true. I could use my bonus action for the.
I forgot it takes its own space.
Okay, I will do that.
I mean, you can just recast it too, if you have the spell slots
Not
to do
really.
Well, he just cast Cure Wounds,
Oh, that's
didn't
true. That too, yeah. You can, because it casting that, so I don't know where it was, because it can only move 20 feet.
he?
Maybe because the fish was centered like here, so maybe like right here,
Oh fuck.
like right in front of the door.
Heck.
Just like right there, right there.
Why can't I just get a picture of a spear?
It's like right.
There we go.
Just make a tiny Temenos.
Yeah. Just a 5-foot Temenos. How about that?
So where are we putting this thing?
Maybe like right here, just like just as a thought,
Right here?
just like
Right
right
here.
here.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
there,
yeah. And you move it 15 feet to a little fish guy and take a swing on him.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking?
Yeah.
He was going to move it 15 and put it on blue.
Blue?
Click on that.
Hey, let's
All right,
see.
there we go.
Mine.
All right, make your attack. He's not doing well. That sea serpent really took it out of him.
Blue one's the one I shot red.
Yeah, blue's only been touched by the serpent.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
yes.
20 some damage.
13 to hit.
That's his AC.
Oh,
Nice.
oh boy.
Get.
Be good. 6 damage.
6 damage on blue. All right, that's the king's turn. Yeah, the king's not happy about you being up again. Like after you just dropped, he's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it the fuck on.
Bring it on, come on.
So he is going to do his attacks. First, he's going to try and claw you. Hand-to-hand combat. That is a 22.
This is.
That's a miss. 27.
Okay, yeah. I need
He bites.
as I get hit this time, because I finally can do it, trying to deflect it with my claws is not enough. However, a blinding light comes out as I'm going to use my radiant weapon. I need a Constitution saving throw from him, please.
Ooh, and this is before the damage?
No, this is as he hits me.
Oh, okay.
It triggers when I'm hit by an attack.
Oh, okay. Con save, that is a 13.
He is blinded until the end of his next turn.
Ooh, yeah.
I still take the damage because I have
Yeah.
it after he hits me, but
25 piercing damage as he bites into you. And that blinds him as light gleams out from you. It is Darius's turn.
Great. Okay. So that's blue is almost dead. I'm going to start with my first attack on blue.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 force damage.
7 force damage.
Okay, that still doesn't fucking kill him. Not quite as much on death's door as I thought he was.
No, he... yeah.
I am going to spend another 2 honor to reroll again.
Okay. Using that stockpile wisely.
That's better. That is a 21 to hit again.
That'll hit.
Oh, that's much better. That is 13 force damage.
Blue drops.
Good. I'm going to take my last attack on red then.
You see Blue drops, because he had his harpoon in one hand and he was like clawing with the other one, stuff like that. You do see that with him, he's dropping the spear, the harpoon like floats into the water, and also Thellum's necklace as well.
Cool. I'm still, I got a 27 to hit red.
Red? That'll hit?
Yeah. That's 10 force damage. And can I essentially use my object interaction to scoop up Thellum's necklace?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Great. I'm. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Yeah. Initiative 20. The thing's gonna try and eat the nearest creature, so it will go for red because red's right there. And it's not outside his like movement range right now, or his range right now, so he can't it's not a big issue. So he does attack. That will hit. Red will he dies. He swallows red. Rips him up and slurps him down. He was at 1 HP.
Indeed, sees a body tumble past the window.
Yeah. Just that means it is Endien.
Does it take an action to check to see if he's still alive?
Give me a medicine. Yep, medicine check.
It does take an action though.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, then I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have time to do it then. She's looking him over and tell him, "Where's your ring? Where's your parapet?" She's going to use in desperation. No, because there's probably still desperation after this if this works. She's going to use Cure Wounds. I'll roll, and then you'll tell me how ineffective it is. The next turn, I'll get wild again. 6 HP?
6 HP. As you're like in this boxy space, you're seeing kind of like nothingness mostly, but except for below you because of being the way the serpent's at right now. As you are trying to like where's your stuff? Where's it going? Like I need to like act now and like put this stuff into him, and you just it's like with like CPR, just boom boom as you jolt some life into him. And he chokes up some water.
Oh, thank God. I would have to tell you guys how freaking wild I was going to try and get next turn if he was dead.
Well, if we want to get wild, we can always get wild next time, because this episode is fucking over. If you want to talk about dead people, you can always hit up the IDI_RPGs or #bookworms. If you would like to ask about how a rope works, you can always hit me up on the at Bumblescum. If you would like to ask about what it means to feel alive and dead at the same time, you can always hit up Adam at Little Grove. If you would like to know what it's like to get real wet and wild, you can always hit up BakaZombie at Zombie Baka. If you'd like to know what it's like to pee in the pool, you can always hit up Kane at Kane_Wallner. Can't really talk to Kyle right now. He's still got a mouthful of water. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.